You see, magic can do anything, except apparently be able to force two people who are fairly unwilling to talk to each other to do just that. And not only does Jisei have the issue of trying to train Elias to understand human emotions, but she now has the added bonus of relearning how to be dexterous with one of her arms. And let's be honest, apart from the threat of losing her life once again, I think it's she got off quite lightly with that arm. It's kind of cool. But with that looming threat of a sacrifice from the end of the preview hanging around in my head, I'm anxious to see where this goes. Let's begin. Oh, I was wondering if he was having an internal monologue or if he was actually talking to someone there. He has met quite a few faces, hasn't he? Was that from the... I don't know who it was from. I was thinking maybe the... I can't remember what they call, but like the College of Sorcerers and whatever. But they already... Like Chisei already knows of them, so... Unless it was from the Witch. Or maybe it was a note from Silky, just don't forget your lunch, that kind of thing. Best Homekeeper of the Year awards. But since we are edging closer to the end of Mahoutsukai no Yome, things are going to ramp up in their oh shit factor, aren't they? This might be another series that I'm going to have to continue on because the likelihood of more anime coming out is, to my knowledge, not the greatest. They're really not as... yeah, he does seem quite run down. They're really not quite as evil as it was first portrayed when we met them during the... Fair enough. When we first met them during the cat incident. Don't fall asleep at the desk. Sofa's fine. Was he in the fish tank again? How is she fully cognizant in there while he's just using her mouth to talk? How would that feel? Hmm. It seems it's a path quite a few are trying to tread. But what is like the bar that you have to pass to become a mage? What differentiates it from everything else? Doesn't solve the issue, does it? So is his sleeping position always on his chest? Probably because of, his horns and whatnot. Another dream journey, like when she met with Cartaphilus? Or the Joseph? Any particular reason why they're all wearing veils? Does a fashion, like, uniform? Well, if killing the dragon is the easy route, then okay, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Shite will do everything in her power to avoid that. I'm sure that's more than just shadow across her face to cause that discoloration. Well, then. At least this matron, I can't remember what she called herself, is honest. There are those that put themselves in the line of fire to help others. And if it's something above yourself, then you shouldn't feel bad about not. She's come across a few that have given her that push forward of it's okay to strive for what you want. Um, kind of. Well, that was over pretty quickly. Did she get words of wisdom as well? Bye. So, is she basically going to have to live with a full cast over her arm, essentially? Hmm. Great, giving him that option. Were you trying to get acknowledgement or someone to agree with that? Well, he does have quite the magical energy. What is he? He's either trying to go somewhere or trying to search. He's using that face this time. Is that a spell book, a diary, a cookbook? Is this repayment for helping him out? Oh, I don't know if that's better or not than a shredder. Yeah, I definitely got a lot out of that. Once again, when you actually talk about things. So before he was just merely existing. I don't like that look. Singing another lullaby, she knows the danger of that. Is he, well, whatever, the dragon, better? Not the first person that's told her off. But she's still lacking a bit of sleep, it seems. Well, if she wasn't, then you might not have even have met. So I feel like you'd probably get a better answer out of Ruth than Elias. Oh, how the bonds that she's made. Do you really believe? Obvious, is it though? But do you really believe that Chise would be okay with this? I'm not sure I like the new Wrigley version of Chise. It seems the boundary between life and death itself is once again closer than it seems. What help can you give out? They are they are intertwined in a way, but the fact that if this is nothing to do with Nevin the Dragon itself and actually just her subconscious inner thoughts telling her what she needs to hear, it's quite useful. One way to wake you up. Everything that has happened, she's had to fight for. Even she's well, I say even she. Of course, she's going to be attached. I, for some reason, just got reminded of the Black Sacrament there. Oh, fuck off. It's fine. You can sacrifice that one as long as you leave the body of Stella alive. But did she not see that smirk? Like he would tell her the plan. Kinda. Not too happy. Why don't you say the important information? You know, it's not entirely stellar. Just get that out there. But yeah, that is true. Yeah, because it's a different circumstance entirely. Stella's a friend rather than whatever the hell it is between those two. I guess because he hasn't had many experiences like that, he might be somewhat unaware. He didn't get far. There was a reaction. And what are... It's not really a deal then, is it? It's more extortion. Creep. Sure, you're mad at him right now, but do you really think Artificius, or whatever name he wants to go by, is better? Even if it does mean that she'd put Stella in danger. Once again, she's mad at him for not talking to her and coming up with a plan, but a bit of a double standard because she's fine. She doesn't need to talk things out with him either. I think that if it held off with the surprise, it's not Stella, it's Cardophilius. At least when they were with Ein, so he didn't know, it would have been better. At least in my mind. But don't break up Silky's family, damn it. We all have things in our past that we may not want to confront, especially if they're particularly bad memories. But one of the main ways to get over things is to deal with the problem head on. although usually not quite as literal as what I saw there. I am of two minds, because I actually really wanted to see more of the history behind Chisei's mother and everything that went on. I didn't want Cardphilius to be involved in that process. So, luckily you won't have to wait too long to find out the possible culmination of all of that. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know down below in the comments section, also by leaving a like. You may need to get yourself another drink. Either way, take a break. See you in the next one though. I want to thank my very own Witches Coven. That would be Florda Sal, Raywin, Aegis TR, Dynamite 1997, Lewis on Monza, Aisha M, Danny Chui, Shiwan, ASD and everyone else. They have made it their goal to make sure I am firmly rooted to the tree that is my channel. And now that I can't seem to get away, thank you, I guess.